Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joe's News and Views, also conservative news and views. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Hey, y'all, since y'all missed me, I need y'all to bless the Cash App and also bless the super chats, because your boy needs it. I've been out here doing my thing, trying to get this studio stuff straightened out, trying to upgrade, trying to get y'all more of what y'all have been asking for. So I need the help. Help me to help y'all so we can keep getting this thing rolling. No new members, but congratulations once again to Miss Joanna for holding it down, being a super member. So far so good. I just want to thank everybody for the support, man. So with that being said, we're about to jump into this. Oh, by the way, my producer Roger, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. How y'all like that background I got about it, boy? Don't it describe it right now? I tell you, man, I shot myself. All right, so this show's going to be talking about what has happened this week. We are going to touch base about all of the Democrats now trying to get away from Biden as fast as possible. When I say getting away, they are trying to do everything they can to distance themselves from his actual antics or what's going on with global supply. We're also going to touch base on what's going on with Loudoun County, with all of these kids got violated and they kept it a secret for the other parents, and all the news I can touch on from Kyrie Irving's situation again, and we may touch on John Gruden again. I don't know. It got controversial last time, but either way it goes, no need of me keeping y'all on, keep y'all waiting to hear my mouth about this, that, and the third. We jumping into this joint. All right, first things first. The first story we jumping into. Let's see what we got going on here. Breaking news. I guess I'm going to search for this one. We'll go into the Federalist. How about that? I ain't winning that in a long time. Talk about what people are saying over there. Now let's talk about it. Jesus. So let's talk about it. So right now, as I go and share these links with you guys here, Joe is not looking like the hero he's supposed to be looking like. And right now, everybody that voted for this fool is looking like a fool. It's true. You already see it. We've seen it. We heard it. Family members are talking. Now people wish they would have had the orange man with the crazy looking hair handling business in America. Now we're going to talk about what's going on. Empty shelves Joe trending on Twitter amid Biden's supply chain crisis. Now I'm going to show y'all how they're talking about the global supply with the ships out there in Los Angeles. And while y'all are doing that, I will read y'all comments tonight too. Oh, shiznit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shiznit, it's a lot going on. I hope you following your boy. Please hit the subscribe button, notification bell up top. We give you the best news all day, every day.
Software that puts onboarding and managing your global team at your fingertips.
A backlog out at sea. Over 60 container ships carrying millions of consumer goods wait to unload at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, California. The ships extend 64 kilometers out to sea, but there's a shortage of workers at the docks and not enough truck drivers to deliver the goods to stores.
While the consumer may be willing to go and spend more money, right now the issue that's rising is there actually a product out there for them to go purchase? It is more difficult to get what you want.
Even everyday.
Now, you heard what they just said. It is actually a product out there that makes everybody want to go and spend money. See, the liberals supposed to be so damn smart, but they have no sense. Basic economics 101. If it's supply and demand, if you don't have the supply, you're not going to get the equal amount of demand. And what do people do when they don't find things that they don't want to buy? They either A, spend that money on something else that is totally opposite of what they're looking for, or they just sit on the money. See, that's what the government is not looking at. They looking at, oh yeah, we're giving this free money, everybody's going to spend sooner or later. They're not. Because y'all done messed everything up so bad with all these mandates, this, that, and the third, that we're losing the right amount of people to supply what we need to supply. Get that light bulb when y'all come in this motherfucker. And it's the truth. Y'all look at the situation. You know I'm not telling you no lies. Look at the situation in America right now. Watch and see when they show you those ports. All those ships in Los Angeles. It's damn near disturbing.
Products are in short supply. Across the U.S., Costco has limited how much toilet paper, bottled water, and cleaning supplies you can buy because of the port delays. Halloween is already turning into a nightmare for retailers. COVID-19 stopped most parties last year. This year, it's supply chain issues haunting them.
We're still waiting on about 25 or 30% of the merchandise to come in that we've previously ordered, and some of it probably won't even ever come in before the holiday.
Christmas is not looking too jolly either. Many toys, clothing, appliances, electronics, new cars, and now even artificial trees are getting harder to find. Most artificial trees come from Asia, where manufacturing slowed to a trickle during the pandemic. Now companies can't keep up with the demand.
Buy your Christmas trees now before Thanksgiving, because otherwise the shelves will be bare and there'll be lots of out of stocks.
Retail Canada says stores are reporting the situation seems to be getting worse as the year goes on, resulting in much higher prices for consumers. Skyrocketing shipping costs are adding to the problem. Big retailers are now chartering their own much more expensive cargo ships, but that's not an option for others.
A lot of these smaller publishers and stores are holding inventory in China, trying to wait out the freight to see if it gets cheaper. And I don't think this is going away for at least 2 years.
The Canadian Toy Association says inventory problems may force some businesses to cancel pre-holiday sales like Black Friday. Experts say consumers need to be strategic this season, buy early, and have second and third choices in mind. Jennifer Johnson, Global News, Washington.
Sell online and grow your business with Wix e-commerce.
All right, I'm done.
Create a beautiful storefront for your brand by customizing.
Whatever you think of that you heard today, that somebody tell you that you have to make a second and third choice or fourth choice as an alternative to celebrate Christmas. Nobody's never heard of that. When it's time for Christmas, you go in, you get what you want, you save up, you work hard all year. Some people started saving around summertime. Some people save a little after, around about September. They save their money up, they work hard, they go in the store, they buy the things they want to buy for family and friends, and they get out. You can't buy nothing. Guess what? Who would have ever told me today that PlayStations, game consoles, things of that nature? Thank you, Raj. I appreciate you. All these other places that I'm talking to you guys about right here and right now do not have, I repeat, they do not have the most popular gaming stuff in America right now. PS4, I used to walk out when Trump was president. I could literally just pull up my phone and I could see and have a PlayStation 4 delivered in my home within 2 to 3 business days, if that. I go on my phone now. PlayStation 4 is not only hard to find, but if you get the motherfucker, it's about as high as a PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 like henty. You can't find them. You gotta go to what? You gotta go on the eBay. Yeah, you gotta get your head knocked in, but that's the only way you're gonna get one. So imagine how that's gonna be for them. There's gonna be a lot of people that can't even afford to do that. You ain't gonna hardly find it on eBay. This is a nightmare. I mean, facts. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare beyond proportions. Yeah, you're right. God loves all, even crazy ass Joe. He gonna need it. Because right here, right now, he has got a lot of people really pissed off because we're not looking at the fruits of our labors here at all. And now the people that voted for his ass is really pissed because they got the shit end of the deal, which we tried to tell them. Let's jump into the rest of this story here. Oh, let's jump into it. So right now they're calling Biden Empty Shelves Joe. That's his nickname. People talk about how the Democrats are eating just fine, how they probably got their stuff tucked away. They didn't talk about the port of Los Angeles will be expanding in hours. Now, if you don't believe me how the port of Los Angeles look like, let's go back and do some research, Sherry, shall we? Let me show you how the Port of Los Angeles look like. See if we can find one. When you let them tell it, everything's fine. You know, everything's normal. So let me show y'all once again what we're facing. All right, about to share this news report right quick. About to go on this one right here.
An LA traffic jam of a different kind of sort. A record 70 cargo ships are waiting to get into the LA and Long Beach ports, and the shipments are carrying everything from furniture and electronics to holiday toys. Well, officials say the delay is partly because there's a shortage of trucks and drivers to pick up the goods. The Port of LA director says shipping traffic is also up 50% from pre-pandemic levels.
The American consumer's buying strength is so strong and epic that we can't absorb all this cargo into the domestic supply chain. That means you're not going to find the product you want as quickly as normal. If you're shopping for the holidays, start now.
So you got to work on that. Remember, it took like months for me to get my Peloton.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the economic logjam could continue until the end of 2022. The ports of LA and Long Beach handled 40% of the nation's imports. That's a lot.
Yeah, I was just in Long Beach. It was so full of these cargo ships just sitting here.
Yeah.
An LA traffic jam of a different kind of sort. A record.
All right, so right quick. This is crazy. This is nuts. You can't make this stuff up, man. Like, you can't. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. This cat has went out here and messed up the whole economy with not trying to do what is right by the American people. And now everybody's suffering. Everybody hit that damn like, but y'all gonna love this. Everybody suffering. Now let's talk about how the Dems are separating themselves from old boy. Let's talk about that. See what they do? This was published 3 days ago. And he's not lying. He's not. Let's look at the job report. And the job report was in the US of A. Because, you know, we got to see this. This is a trend that's been going on since he's been in there for the past 10 months. Failure. We have not seen success. No one has. That's right. He's Let's Go Brandon. He's Let's Go Brandon. He is that Let's Go Brandon. He know he is.
Welcome back. The September jobs report, a major disappointment as the numbers fall far short of expectations. Here to break down what that means for the broader economy, Peter Marisi, a business professor at the University of Maryland and the former chief economist for the U.S. International Trade Commission. Peter, great to see you. Here's what Joe Biden thinks about this. Listen.
We're actually making real progress. Maybe it doesn't appear dramatic enough, but we're making consistent, steady progress, though.
But here's what the numbers look like. Jobs actually added 194,000. Jobs forecasted to be added 500,000. Peter, in what world is that steady progress on jobs?
It's not in my world. That's just a very disappointing report. It indicates that not that there isn't enough demand. There are 11 million unfilled jobs, but the workers are staying home. They're basically collecting government benefits off the Biden government and it's keeping Americans from working and being productive.
One of the people in this world that I'm most close to, I'm not going to say who this individual is, works in the job recruiting field. And this person says the inability to fill open jobs is at an all-time. He's never seen anything like it. He says it's awful.
Why can't we fill jobs? Why can't we fill jobs? I tell you why we can't fill jobs. Because we got everybody out here feeling comfortable. That's why. Hey, Aquila, all you got to do is go on my Wallow. That's pinned. All my links are there. All my PayPal, everything. That's why I pinned it. My producers, let them know that Wallow link that's pinned. Go in there, select where you want to donate at, and keep it rolling. I got all my links there. Cash App, everything. We don't even have to ask no more. Just hit that joker and start donating. That's all you got to do. Help us live, fulfill the dream. Let's get this thing rocking. We're at 5,500. I'm almost at 6,000 followers. I'm determined. I'm determined. It doesn't work up top. Let's see what's going on here. Let me find out what's going on. It said it don't work up top. Let me see. It should be the WLO. It should work. Let me see what's going on. If it's not, it was working today when I was using it. About to find out, guys. Hold on. I'll get it working. Well, why it's not working? It should be working. Wow, really? I have to do it again, guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on, B. Duncan. I'll get it right. I don't know why it's not working. It was working tonight. All right, hold on. We're about to get it. I replaced the pen. Let's see if it works now. Should work. What? Now, why is it not working? Wow. Yeah. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, it's supposed to work. It's on my I know what? I get it to work. Hold on, guys. Edit profile. Oh, I know why. I think I know why now, guys. I messed up. I messed up. I didn't put it in there right. I have to have a slash. All right, don't worry. I'm about to get it fixed. Don't you worry. Now that link works. Now let's try it. Now I replaced it. Now it'll work. Should be. Yeah, it works now. Try it now, guys. I messed up. Sorry about that. I didn't put the slash there. That's my bad. Hey, I never said I was that damn genius. Oh, man. Shout out to the crew. All right. Let's get back to that. And that's what's going on. That's why this junk sucks. That's why. Yeah, I got it taken care of, producer. I should have gave you the real one. Just copy it, producer, when you see it tonight, and put it on your notepad or something, and then just put it throughout the chat from now on, Roger. All the guys y'all see on there with my wrench, with the wrenches on, are my producers. I still gonna need more producers, so if y'all want to, please definitely contact your boy. Cause I definitely gonna need it, cause we're gonna be growing very soon. Let's keep talking about this, man. Let's get more into this. These people going in on body.
The charts, and there's no sign of it anytime soon. So with that, what does Joe Biden need to do ASAP to improve those jobs?
Well, let's go to Virginia and look at what Youngkin is proposing there, the Republican candidate for governor. Right out of his mouth, the first thing is jobs training. In the new economy, post-COVID, a lot of the old jobs are gone. I mean, if people only work 3 days a week in Manhattan instead of 5, 40% of the sandwich makers don't have a job because there's no lunch trade. They need to be retrained to do other things in the digital economy. You don't have to go to college to be retrained to the digital economy. 12 weeks of training will you can do a lot with people in 12, 15, 18 weeks. And many need to relocate because as people move away from the cities, into diverse locations, the opportunities move with them to provide support.
Y'all heard that? He had a point. People need to learn how to. Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. I don't know which one it was, but thank you for the $5 donation. It'll tell me. People got to understand something. And what they got to understand is that you cannot continue to baby people and make it easy for them, and they're just going to wake up after something like this, like the pandemic, and be like, all right, I'm going to go to work now. I'm going to work my behind off. It don't work that way. These people been spoiled. You spoil them. You spoil them with all that vitriol of, you ain't got to work, little person. It's okay. So now people like, shit, what I need to go to work for? Government's taking care of me. Everybody's taking care of me. Why do I need to work? What do I have to prove? Oh, yes. I'm not finished with that yet. We're just getting started. We're just getting into the red tape. We're just getting into unpackaging this shit. There's a lot to unpack tonight. This shit here is crazy.
Services. So instead of coming up with yet more welfare programs, we need to teach people how to bake pies, not give them free pies.
Okay, great point. But is Joe Biden going to do any of that, or is the free money train from Joe going to continue on?
Well, his American Family Plan wants to send more people to college. As it is, half of the people that go to college now actually get a negative return on their investment.
Wow.
Either they drop out because they can't do the work, or they major in something so soft that it only qualifies them to work in Starbucks. Businesses find about 40% of college graduates really can't reason effectively because the colleges have become so woke that they basically don't teach people to think, the basic skills. So let's face it, sending people to community college is a bad idea, except if you're Joe Biden, who's a community college teacher. This is an example of Joe Biden's view of the world. Everything is in terms of patronage.
It's sad. It's sad, and the kids are the ones that suffer. Then it's the employees that are the ones that suffer, and then it's the employers that suffer. Meantime, I want to get your take on this. Faced with severe delays in shipping times due to the supply chain breakdown, some of America's biggest retailers resorting to chartering their own boats to avoid port delays and get products to us, the holiday shoppers. Let's take a look at how much that costs, the difference, if you will. It costs $5,000 to do it normally. When you do it privately, upwards of $17,000. Peter, how much will this drive up the cost on my Christmas gift, your Christmas gifts, Carly's Christmas gifts?
I got to say this one more time before I cut back out and let this finish playing. What's up, brother? You better late than never. I'm going to tell y'all like this, and I'm not going to lie to you. This is nothing compared to what we're going to go through in 2022. Because right now, if we do not get the right people in midterms to get this global supply chain together, I'm telling you, it's done. Thank you, bro. Y'all just keep donating. Hit it. Hit the links, baby. Donate. Let's try to get the channel right, baby. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This. Man, I don't understand. This is crazy. And let's talk about workers. The job market. We added all those damn jobs. In September, we added. Let's look at the job market we added in September. This is gonna make y'all crazy. It's gonna make y'all be like, really, Joe? We added that much? This is how much we added in jobs. Here we go. This is 2021. We added 194,000 jobs last month. They're supposed to have 500,000. Yeah, unemployment fell to 4.8%. But here's the kicker. How many people walked away from the job? You add 194,000. How many people walked away from the job? $123,000 people have walked away from the job this last month. And why did they walk away from the job? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are y'all ready? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. 4.2 million. Thank you for correcting me, brother. Yeah. We had 120,000 different types of job categories that were lost. 4.2 million people walked away from work. Why are 4.2 million walking away from work? Why are that happening at an average rate of we're losing 190,000 jobs? I tell you why, 120,000 jobs. Because we got this thing called this mandate running around here, and it's not giving people a chance to feel comfortable. I said it again before I get into that shit. Thank you very much, Roger. Roger, own it, baby. Please remember. Please remember. If you got any questions about COVID, go talk to your local doctor. All right. Don't listen to me. I had to say that so YouTube don't shut me down. Go to your local doctor. If you have any issues with going to your local doctor, please go and refer to your local CDC. Okay, the CDC can't never fail, right? They say that's the Bible, so go there. But what I'm trying to say is that how in the world are we saying that we are a country that is progressing out here, all right, and we're adding jobs, but we ain't got nobody in the seats to fill them? And why? Because we're finding every excuse not to with the American people. But we saying we want to create opportunities for the migrants. So you mean to tell me that you got all this healthy people in America ready to go to work or ready to go to work and not feel pressured? You got all these bonuses and stuff you're saying you're putting out there in these businesses, but you want to put stipulations about people's control of their health. How do you think that's going to fly? How? This is not going to fly. It makes no sense. People are not going to do that. Nobody's not going to do that. Who's going to do that? It's like telling somebody, oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, you can have this car, but remember, though, you got to give it back to me on Saturday and Sunday. What? I leave at dealership on Saturday and Sunday? I purchased the car. You're not doing no maintenance to it. Well, that's because I want to drive it. What? Oh, if I can't do that, you can't buy the car. That's why people doing their own thing. That's why people rather live off the government or do something underhanded because they're not going to live like this. Economy is going through the roof. Out of here. It's finished. But I ain't finished. We got some more stuff to cover. Got enough for talking about Sleepy Joe and how he's failing America. We're going to move on to some other bigger fish to fry. Let's talk about our school systems. And one of them that we're going to talk about is over here, what I'm about to point into. The father that got arrested in Loudoun County. And I'll tell you why it's very important for me to show the story. on, guys. I want to play this. This is important to me because I'm a father. And I have a little girl. And I swear to God, somebody hurt my daughter. God, mercy on their soul. Have mercy on their soul. Because things are going to get real very quickly. Very quickly. Just give me a GoFundMe, please. That's all I ask. Don't ask questions. Just give me a GoFundMe. Patriots, just give me one. I explain it to you when I get the fuck out.
That moment turned Scott Smith from an outraged father to the left's new embodiment of the right-wing domestic terrorist. But what was the real reason Smith showed up at that June school board meeting in the first place? Because weeks earlier, he says his daughter was sexually assaulted by a boy wearing a skirt in the girls' bathroom at school. What's worse is that school officials attempted to cover it up.
Do we have assaults in our bathrooms or our locker rooms regularly?
To my knowledge, we don't have any records of assaults occurring in our restaurant. The issue of assaults taking place for transgender students assaulting other students in the restaurant. Time magazine in 2016 called that a red herring. The predator transgender student or person simply does not exist.
But that's not all. According to the stunning expose by the Daily Wire's Luke Rosiak that uncovered all of this. It wasn't just Loudoun School officials trying to brush this under the rug, but the county's Soros-backed prosecutor as well. Scott Smith joins them.
Now, I'm going to get the Scott Smith's part, but I got to say something here. This is what we've been talking about on our channels. Shout out to BCP. Shout out to Jericho Green. Shout out to my brothers, Hood Conservative, TREMBD, my producer, Roger W. All these guys that rock with me and support my vibe, my movement, my stance on conservative issues. People don't understand how dangerous this is. I want you to imagine you having a daughter or a wife or a sister or a niece or a cousin or even a best friend that is a female, a woman, a young woman who wants to go in the bathroom in peace. Yes, I know everybody keeps saying, well, we should be allowed to go to the system because we feel like a woman too. But here's the thing. If you still got that equipment down there, like this guy do, and you're a predator, and you are a real predator, okay? You're a real predator. This is what you do. You a beast at it. You're not going to have no self-control. You are going to violate those young children and those young women because you know you can get away with it. Because you got people on the left who's trying to tell you, well, you know, it's a new community and we got to be exclusive. No, it's not. You're creating a roadway for people that are disturbed and that loves to invoke pain on women just because to get in a skirt or get into some kind of woman type of clothing just to have an excuse to go in there and violate a woman against her will. And that's not all. Nobody's not looking at the fact of what could happen in a man's bathroom with a transgender woman who wants to be a man, a transgender man. Let's say, for instance, that woman is disturbed and she wants to prey on little boys or young men. What are we going to do with what happens then? What do we do then? How do we chuck that up? Or we just say, oh, well, not everybody's like that. It doesn't matter. You're creating a situation. We're creating a situation where things are going to get insane. Look at what happened at that spa in Los Angeles. That guy had been going there for months, out here just showing his goods to underage girls, and come to find out this guy is a predator. This is what he do. This is what he lives for. I hit that damn like button, man, because you don't get real with this. So imagine that. And imagine you seeing that and someone telling you that you need to just chuck it up or suck it up. Imagine somebody telling your wife that. Imagine your wife having a spa day with your little daughter, or with her daughter, or her little sister, and she's being violated just by the thought of this man not having no respect. Okay? No respect for you as not only as a man, but as those having no respect for your wife and her loved one. And they're sitting there showing themselves like you're not a care in the world, and eyeing your wife and them like they are a piece of meat. Yeah, you're right, Amy. They are. Y'all keep hitting that like button and keep hitting that, and go up there to those links and keep donating. We already had, I think we had 10, maybe 10, I think 10 or maybe 15. Let's see if we can get up to about 40 tonight. Let's see if we can shoot for 40 on the donations. You know, we got to start the month off strong. This is crazy. I've never in my whole born life seen this. I mean, we can't, I don't know how. 17 likes. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I mean, this is crazy. But you know, this is the new America. I'm gonna let y'all hear something of what the father said that happened, and I'll tell you a little bit about that story, and we'll move on to the next story that we have to talk, because I'm trying to give y'all a good quality stream. I'm so sorry that I did it on a Friday night where everybody's got their streams and popping, but it's cool. You can always replay this. You can always get in that comment section after this stream. Tell everybody how you feel. You know, that's what I do this for. All right, let's keep on going.
Me now exclusively. Scott, first of all, thank you for coming on the show. I know this is an emotionally grueling time for you and your family. Tell us if you can what happened to your daughter and how Loudoun County officials handled it.
Hi, and thanks for having us on the show. This has been a crazy 3 months, but basically my daughter was sexually assaulted at the end of school in May of last year, and you know, I went to the school board meeting to see what was going on because I had seen all this crazy stuff on TV. And I went to see what was going on after my daughter had been assaulted, and you know, there was some crazy stuff being talked about. You know, people for things, against things. I wasn't there for any. You know, I'm good with gay people, cross-gender people, everybody who wants to be a good American. I'm good with. I went there to find out why our children weren't safe. And the next thing I know, you know, another parent activist, you know, approached my wife and started antagonizing her. And
y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Oh, it's Angelo. Okay. I'll make sure it don't echo. I handle it. Y'all heard that. That man said that only thing he was trying to do, all he was trying to do is get answers. Oh, there's an echo. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm going to put the volume down a little bit. That's all he wanted was answers. He wanted to get answers. Okay? His daughter got assaulted. That probably was not trying to make no moves on the situation. And everything else. Yeah, it's my speaker. I got my surround sound. So I toned it back a little bit because I'm trying to hear y'all in that as well. So this is disturbing. Y'all gotta look at this. This is hardcore, man. This is the most frustrating thing you can ever imagine as a parent. Now, there's a backstory to why he had questions too, guys. This young man had a chance. After he did this, assaulted this girl, he went to another school, and he did this at 14. And he went to another school by the time he's 15 and assaulted another little girl in the bathroom while wearing a skirt. So you tell me what's really good. You supposed to be transgender. You supposed to be into women, right? And if you are transgender into girls, which I know some transgender women are like that, then why are you forcing your equipment on these girls? Why are you violating them? Like, that's sick. Yeah, he do remind me of that. And he look like the type of dad, too, that'll kick some ass. Like, he look like that type of dad that will go in. And we need more dads like that. And that's another thing the left hates. The left hates fathers in the homes. They don't want to see no fathers in the homes. They don't. Yeah, they allowed this to happen. They allowed that school district. Loudoun County School District is all about woke. That is the most woke part of Virginia you're going to find. And they are now influencing all other Virginia schools to be woke. They done got so woke that they done got the FBI. They done went to the Department of Justice to stop you from going to the school meetings and voice your opinion. You got somebody running right now, I think he's either a conservative or a Democrat for governor, that tells you that you don't have no type of business of trying to tell your children or trying to tell people how to teach your kids. Oh, you know he is. Oh, okay. See, I ain't knew all that.
I turned around and said stop, and then I tried to tell the lady what had happened to my daughter, and she looked me dead in the face and said, "That's not what happened." And that just struck me. Like, how do you know what happened? You don't even know me.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kept going, and the police came, and the officer was trying to help out. He said we needed to be kind to one another. And I said, okay. And I turned my head, and she started in on me again and threatened my family business, my livelihood, everything that gives my family what we need. She threatened to ruin my business on social media. The next thing I know, I'm getting touched from all over the place. I didn't know who was touching me, who was grabbing me. I turn around, the police are grabbing me, and next thing I know, I'm tackled to the ground.
Hey, let me tell y'all something too. The radical left has attacked it. Wow. Oh yeah, I seen that in Miami. Yeah, I seen that. All right, okay. I will handle the echo. I will mute my mic. Thank you, producer. I got you. It's echoing back. Well, then I'll mute my mic. I will do that. And it should be better. Listen, guys. The left does this. What they do is when they find out you're talking about their agenda and they don't like it, guess what they do? They start shaming you. They start saying things like, oh, you got a business? Oh, we'll shame you on social media. We'll tell you, we'll lie about your business. Like if you got a restaurant, they'll give it bad reviews saying that you're a racist and you don't have a clean building or you didn't pass a health inspection. Whatever they can do to get you bad ratings so you don't come up as one of the top restaurants in the business. And there's nothing nobody's gonna do about it because Facebook ain't gonna stop it. Google show the hell ain't. Nobody's not gonna stop it. Exactly, you're right. You can do all that, but they know that by the time you do all that, you're gonna be exhausted. They ain't got no money. That's just I'm telling you, the left is very strategic. Their whole idea is to try to break you down, to bend you to your knee. Just like they telling him, oh yeah, your daughter got assaulted. You know, you're making this up. It's all in your mind, or it's in her mind. That's what they do. They love to say that. Or let's say, for instance, the boy that did it. Let's say that he's a man, a kid of color, and she's a white kid. They will play off and say that that white girl lied on that black dude because of the color of his skin. Exactly, Roger. But they don't see that. Only thing they see in their little precious hearts is that somebody is picking on them. That's all they see. They're the victims. And you need to accept them as being victims and let them do what they want to do. Oh, I know you are. Look, Awesome Alice, you the most free-spirited woman I ever met in my life. When I seen a woman put on the stuff that you do and you don't give no F's about it, that you just free-spirited, I know you ain't got no L. I know you'll hurt somebody. I ain't worrying about you. I know you can protect yourself. Believe me. I can tell by the way you are. Yeah, you can protect yourself. Yeah, I can see her. Yeah, Alice a real. See, y'all got to understand that what's gonna have to happen. These jokers gonna have to go against a real country woman. I know that men are stronger than women, but sometimes you got to go against a real country girl that ain't got no chill. That's what they gonna need. A real country ass girl with no chill. I mean, this is sad, man.
I'm just shocked and horrified.
Do you feel like the
I do want to say though that we support our first responders and our law enforcement. This didn't have to happen, and this could have been handled a lot differently. You know,
but Scott, I got to ask you this.
The prosecutor knew about my daughter.
I got to ask you this. Yeah, I want to ask you about that. The prosecutor knew about your daughter, but the school board officials at that meeting, when they were drinking their Diet Coke or whatever they were drinking, they seemed bored by the entire conversation, citing some article and some other media publication that had nothing to do with your, certainly what happened to your daughter or any other possible assault. Did they seem to have a compassionate or concerned reaction at that meeting in June?
To what? Just what was going on in general?
Yeah, just all of it. All the concerns of all the parents being raised.
No, they were tuning us all out. They were looking away. They were reading magazines. It was a joke. I believe, and I'd never been to a school board meeting before, so I didn't know what to expect, but I believe that they had full intentions on trying to shut that thing down early, because every time we clapped, or tried to support somebody, we got scolded for it. Why aren't we allowed to clap? Why aren't we allowed to boo? Everybody has their own opinion. Why can't everybody just get along and discuss our differences? That's not
Got to cut it off there. I mean, the guy's right. Why can't we? Why can't we have differences? I hope that the echo was better. I had y'all still got echo. I tried. Okay. I'm still trying to upgrade the equipment. Y'all got to work with it. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, this is sad. Never thought that we would live in a world where a child could get violated in the bathroom by someone supposed to be the same gender as them. Yeah, that's true. And he ain't lying. They do that. They lose points. They lose funding. Points with the government to get funding. That's what it's about. It's about making them look good. That's why they don't tell. That's why they don't report. They get a bad rating. All that stuff. But anyway, guys, I was going to try to make this show a little longer, but I got to get Nathaniel, my son, and everything else. So y'all do me a favor. Please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that donated tonight. It's going right back into doing what we're doing. Jump in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that we really have a problem with the left when it comes to this school? Also, jump in the comments. Tell me, how do you feel about Christmas? Do you think that we're going to have a very inflated Christmas? Or just tell me whatever you're feeling right now with everything that's going in 2021. What are your predictions of how 2022 going to be? I'll tell you right now, 2021 was hell. 2020 was hell. 2021 just became even worse. Yeah, we was able to be lifted to go and move about in the country, but still, it's like we still restricted. But hey, and I would try to do a Kyrie Irving piece sometime this weekend, probably be on my sports channel. Please like, share, subscribe. Y'all know how I do. I'm out.